it going for Casey. He's doing a great job. Give it up. Great to be here. Did you guys have a nice Sunday? Yeah, I went shopping today. I went like this cute new outfit, right? Yeah, I was walking through the mall. I found a brand new plus size store. Never heard of it before. You should check it out. It's called Forever 221, and it's really nice, really nice. I did my first escape room recently. Clap if you've done an escape room. Anyone? All right, a few of you. Yeah, I did my. It was it was kind of a shitty escape. It wasn't an official escape room. I just got too high and I couldn't get out of my car. So I think that qualifies. I don't know. So I joined a gym recently. Very swanky gym. They gave me my own personal trainer, right? When we met, he asked me some health questions. He wanted to get to know me. He's like, do you drink or smoke? I said, no. Then he said, how would you describe your body type? Which I was like, no one's ever asked me that. I don't fucking, memory foam. I don't know, man. What? Is that a body type, right? And he's like, no, what are you talking about? And I said, well, you could jump on me and I won't smell my wine, right? All right, you guys are fun. So the trainer's like, what trouble areas do you want to work on? I'm like, yeah, I'd like to tighten up these arms. Like, I want to get ripped. He's like, great, let's do some dips. I was like, fuck yeah, I love hummus. Oh my God. Oh. I'm doing good. I did my first deadlift the other day, right? Yeah, a deadlift. I dropped my towel, so I had to pick it up. And it was heavy. It was a beach towel, so, Anyway. Thank you. Oh, you're a great laugher. Getting older. I'm going to be 58 soon. And, I don't mind getting older. I don't mind looking older. Like, I mind getting older because there's something that hurts every day. But I don't mind looking older. I got gray hair. I got wrinkles. I don't care about that. What I do mind is that, I don't know if this happens to everybody, but I am starting to look like a different human being. Like, my face is morphing. Like, I don't even recognize myself. All right, what I'm trying to say is I look just like my brother Richard. And Richard looks like Danny DeVito. Aging is rough. So many different things aging. I can't drink anymore. I can't hold my liquor. I don't know about you ladies in the room. When I drink, the alcohol goes straight to my vagina. And some of you can relate. Yeah, right. And then my vagina texts everybody. Right? Everybody on my phone, she's like, yoo-hoo, right? You want to come over? Right? Yeah, she didn't sound like that anymore. I'm menopausal, She's a little more like, yoo-hoo. You want to come over? Can you bring some lube? I'm so thirsty. My mom would hate that joke. Growing up, my mom hated when we said the word vagina. She's like, it's your private. Call it your private. She used to call her vagina her private. Has anyone heard that's very old school, Right? I call it my public, but, whatever, right? I'm a very different woman than my mother, so. I'm Italian-American. Grandparents are from Sicily. Parents are from Brooklyn. Grew up in a very rough Italian neighborhood. This is how rough it was. Every Sunday, we would go to Catholic church, right? And my dad would bypass the communion line, walk right up to the priest, and start telling the priest dirty jokes. Yeah. The priest loved it. My dad was like, hey, Father, I got one for you. Yeah. 3 nuns walk into a bar, and I was like, Dad, stop. Oh my God, don't tell that joke to the priest. But the priest was like, nah, what those bitches do? He was a funny dude. He used to tell jokes all the time. He wasn't a comedian. He didn't write jokes. He told street jokes. It was great. We'd have parties a lot, and he would entertain. The problem was that my mom, my cute little Italian mom, she'd do all the work, all the cooking, all the cleaning, right? And then my dad the people would come over, and my dad would just start telling jokes and killing it and getting all the attention. My little mom was stewing in the corner. So sometimes she would speak up. Sometimes she'd be like, I have a joke. It's like, oh, all right, Mom. What's your joke? She's like, knock, knock. All right. Who's there, Mom? Your father's an asshole. She wrote her own jokes. So I'm single, believe it or not. Single a long frickin' time, and I don't know why I am still on the frickin' dating apps. They are a shit show. They're a shit show. I'm on 3 right now. I'm on Tinder, Match, and Adult STD Finder, and that one's very exclusive. And yeah, they suck. Nobody makes an effort anymore. People are just lazy. This guy hit me up the other day, and he just said, "Hey." And I was like, "Fuck you, hey. What do you mean? Come on." He's like, "Hey." And then he said, "What you into?" So I was like, "Verbs, motherfucker," right? Yeah. How about you make a sentence? Right? Dating apps, they suck. I figured out a surefire way, though, to pick up fellas without the apps. This is what I do. I go out once a month with my single girlfriends. They're my age, my Menoposse. I go out with my Menoposse. I have a Menoposse, right? We go out once a month when we would have had our periods. We used to bond, right? And we do a pub crawl. We do a monthly Menoposse pub crawl, right? Everybody knows what pub crawl is, right? You drink, go to the next bar, drink. So we would do shots at bars and all night, and then at the last call, we do one more shot, and then we just march through the streets chanting, "You can't knock us up! You can't knock us up! You can't knock us up! You can come inside! You can come inside! I can pay your rent," you know. Like, whatever drums up business, right? You guys are fun. So I went to an adult toy store recently. I know there's no segue there. Adult toy store. I hadn't gone since before the pandemic, right? I hadn't gone, and I think I waited too long. It's like, you know, they say you shouldn't go grocery shopping when you're hungry, right? a little crazy there, and you know, I've been going to those stores for years, but I still get awkward and shy. Like, I never want to they should have like a self-checkout. That's what I think, right? I never get what I want, right? I don't want to walk up to the counter with a log, you know, just like, sorry, I chipped the wood. Yeah, I'll take this. I don't want to do that, right? So, you know, I just go in, and they're always nice. This one guy was like, "Hey, if you see anything you like, let me know. Look around," right? As I looked around, and I was like, "Oh, that red one on the back wall, that looks pretty cool. Can I see that?" And he said, "Ma'am, that's the fire extinguisher." I can't see without my glasses, right? I was a little embarrassed, so I was like, I know, wrap it up, right? One of the other comics was talking about dirty talk. I love dirty talk, but there are a lot of people that are not very good at it. I've had a lot of casual sex. I had one guy say to me, "Hey, how about you whip out that vagina?" Come on, whip out that vagina. I didn't make this up, right? Why would I make that up? Yeah. And I was like, "Calm down, dude. I met you at Trader Joe's." But I laughed for about 20 minutes, right? And then I was like, "Listen, Tyler, you can't whip out a vagina. No, you have to unfold it, right?" Depending on how old you are, you might have to unfurl it. You know, I don't know. Shake out the dust, right? I did meet an awesome guy once, and he was great at dirty talk. He was great. Before the pandemic, I got to travel, and I went to London, and I met a guy in the apps, this British dude, big bodybuilder, lovely accent, filthy though. Man, he was filthy, but that accent makes everything sound so proper and beautiful, you know? Yeah, we were fooling around, and he just said, "Fancy a little lick of my balls?" Just like we're having tea, right? You know? "Fancy a little lick of my balls," you know? And I was like, "Not really." No, I didn't say that. I was on vacation, so I was like, "What the hell," right? I'm on vacation. This is a two-part story. So then I went downtown. I thought, I'm on vacation. This is a nice guy. I usually don't entertain the troops. I'm like, let's do it, right? Go down there. This gentleman didn't have any balls. No balls. I was like, okay, don't panic, all right? You're in another country. Maybe they're in another place. I don't know, right? They drive on the wrong side of the road. Who the hell knows, right? Maybe this is Brexit. Maybe his balls left the union, right? And so I was like, I don't know what to do here. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna lick where I think they would be, right? And swing and a miss, you know. And then he said it again. He's like, come on, lick my balls. And I was like, give me a second, you know. I got to get my bearings here, you know. And I didn't know what to do. And finally, I mean, he was getting stressed out. Finally, I was like, look, man, I don't know how to tell you this. Because it doesn't sound nice, you know. I was like, you don't have any balls. You don't want to tell that to a man. And he's like, what? And I'm like, put your hand there. And he's like, oh, no. It's the steroids. He was a bodybuilder. He took steroids. Apparently, steroids, if you take too many, they shrink your balls, right? And I was like, I didn't know that, and he should have known that. Anyway, so he was really sad. I felt bad because he was very sad, and I was like, well, he's a nice guy, so, you know, I was like, I have an idea. Why don't you just put your thumb in your mouth and blow really hard, right? Maybe they'll just pop out. All right, thank you so much. That's been my time.